Hey, Shalom, people of the Most High. Children of Yah, what it do? Okay, so I have another question. I wonder if this is going to be like, my door is locked and it scared me. Anyway, I wonder if Yah is doing a thing where it's like, oh, just pose a question, right? Because it's really been question to answer. And so I have yet another question, right? And so the question is this. Do you know who you are speaking of when you think to yourself about yourself? Okay? So, because thoughts, when you're thinking you're speaking, you're just not speaking out loud, right? And so when you speak to you about you, do you know who you're talking to? And the first answer would be yes, I'm talking to myself, right? But who are you? Do you know who you are, right? And in order to know who you are, you must first know whose you are. And so I'm going to tell you what my Abba said today. We are in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, okay? And he actually pointed out one verse to me, but of course I'm going to read all 23 verses because you have to. You can't just, you know what I mean? You have to. All right, so I'm going to start at the beginning. Verse 1 says, brothers and sisters, hey, siblings, I could not address you as people who live by the Spirit, but as people who are still worldly, mere infants in Yahushua HaMashiach. I gave you milk, not solid food, for you were not yet ready for it. Indeed, you are still not ready, okay now? You are still worldly. For since there is jealousy and quarreling among you, are you not worldly? Are you not acting like mere humans? For when one says, I follow Paul or Shaul, and another, I follow Apollos, are you not mere human beings? Okay? Don't get caught up in following man. Man is not the standard, bro. Like, real talk. And they teach us that in school, and they give us all of these people, and it's like, oh, African American History Month, and I don't know, Asian Pacific, all of these, you know what I mean, heritage months, and that's cool. I'm not knocking it, you know what I mean, because people get touchy over those things. I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying, man is not the standard. Yah is the standard. So you should never be looking towards man. Something I even teach my daughter, don't ask for advice. The scriptures say, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard the plans that your Abba has for you. So why would you seek the advice from someone who has no clue about what Yah is doing for you or the plans that he has for you? Seek him. It says seek first his kingdom, his righteousness, and all things will be added. Does she come to me and ask me questions? Absolutely, because she's 12. She'll be 13 in a couple days, but yes. But even in that, I still lead her back to the word, back to Yah. Like, I am here to guide you to Yah. That's my responsibility as your mother, to guide you to the Most High, okay? Not man. Mere human beings. We all are mere human beings, okay? So, verse 5. What, after all, is Apollos, and what is Paul or Shaul? Only servants through whom you came to believe, right? Like, my responsibility is to share Yah's word with you as he allows me to do so. Not to save you. I cannot save anyone, okay? The Messiah has already done that. Yahushua HaMashiach has already done that. Whom the world calls Jesus Christ has already done that. Put us in right standing with the Most High, okay? So don't look to man. Anyone on YouTube, not just me, anyone, if you are a church goer on Sundays and that's your thing, okay, that preacher can't save you either. Read your word. Okay. Verse 5 again, sorry. What, after all, is Apollos and what is Paul? Only servants through whom you came to believe, as Yah has assigned to each his task. We all have a task. I planted the seed. Apollos watered it. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. Apollos watered it. But Yah has been making it grow. It says God, or Elohim has been making it grow. So neither the one who plants nor the one who waters is anything, but only the Most High who makes all things grow, okay? The one who plants and the one who waters have one purpose, and they will each be rewarded according to their own labor. For we are co-workers in the Most High's servant. You are the Most High's field, his building. By the grace the Most High has given me, I laid a foundation as a wise builder, and someone else is building on it. That we can't get caught up in what we did or what we do. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about us. It's way bigger than us. We should be grateful that Yah has been able to use us in such a way that someone else can actually utilize what we've done and build upon it, right? Sometimes we get caught up in ownership of things. We own nothing. We don't even own this body. Like, we own nothing. So don't get caught up in, my mission is this and I'm going to do, Yah should be able to use you in any capacity he sees fit. If he wants you to pick up garbage today, you should be willing to do that unto his glory. If he chooses to get you, to speak to someone tomorrow, he should be able to use you in the capacity to be able to do that for his will, for his glory. Okay, so don't get caught up in your own greatness. And don't take that and be like, oh, well, I can't be great. Absolutely, you should be great. Be holy because Yah is holy. You know what I mean? Be perfect as he is perfect. Be great, but don't boast or brag in your own greatness. Boast and brag in the greatness of Yah that is being worked through you. But each one should build with care, for no one can lay any foundation other than the one already laid, which is Yahushua HaMashiach, which is HaMashiach, okay, the Messiah. If anyone builds on this foundation using gold, silver, costly stones, wood, hay, or straw, their work will be shown for what it is, because the day will bring it to light. We all have to answer for our own doings. And that great day, okay, that day is coming and we all will be held accountable. And so if you are trying to utilize the word of Yah for your own benefit, it will be revealed. Don't ever think that you get away with things, right? Like, just because Yah doesn't humble you now doesn't mean that you will not be humbled. Doesn't that mean that, you know what I mean? Other people aren't suffering because of your ego. Other people aren't suffering because of your wickedness. We are all connected. And we all will be held accountable. Okay. It will be revealed, this is verse 13. It will be revealed with fire, and the fire will test the quality of each person's work. If what has been built survives, the builder will receive a reward. If it is burned up, the builder will suffer loss, but yet will be saved, even though only as one escaping through the flames, barely. Okay? Don't you know that you yourselves are the Most High's temple, and that his spirit dwells in your midst? This is the verse that Yah pointed out to me when the question was posed, do you know who you are speaking to when you speak to yourself, right? When you speak to that person that belongs to the Most High, because you do. So when you speak to you got to recognize and realize who you're talking to. You are talking to a child of the Most High. You are talking to someone of a royal priesthood, okay? You are speaking with someone who has a divine and ordained assignment. So watch your mouth. Talk to you nice. Speak to yourself nicely. Speak to yourself like you know that you were handcrafted and were made by the hands of Yah. Perfect. Speak to you like you know that you were made in his image and his likeness, and take care of you as such. Okay? If anyone destroys the Most High's temple, the Most High will destroy that person. For the Most High's temple is sacred, and you together are that temple. All right? You together are that temple. Me, you, okay? The people that don't like us, the people that we don't like, right? The people who understand and know and walk in and believe that they are the Most High, as well as the people who are not. None of us have the authority to speak or curse, right? Because that's what you either are speaking life or you're cursing, right? None of us have the authority to curse anything that Yah has created. And we shouldn't. We do, but we shouldn't. That we are out of jurisdiction when we do those things. Now, vengeance is mine, says Yah. So if there is an issue where You know what I mean? You are being wronged as Yahushua HaMashiach was wronged. Come on now. So get out your feelings. Be angry, but sin not. Get out your feelings. And I'm not just speaking to, oh, like I'm all holier than thou. I had an experience yesterday, and this is how I know. I can only speak to you when Yah allows me to speak, and he corrects me the same way that he corrects all of his children whom he loves. You are only corrected when you're loved, okay? Yah only disciplines and corrects and aligns those that he has a purpose for, those that he loves, those who are called. And so, think it not strange when you get this message, okay? Think it not strange when you watch this video, like, oh, this video just came up. No, Yah is correcting you. He's correcting you as he is correcting me. You understand? We're in this together. What did I say? Siblings, okay? All right. Verse 18, do not deceive yourselves. Abba, were you not finished with that, are you? Okay. We're going to go back to that. We got to get back to that. Don't you know, this is verse 16, don't you know that you yourselves are the temple of the Most High, and that his Ruach, his spirit, dwells in your midst? If anyone destroys that temple, including yourself, including the way that you speak to yourself, including the situations that you put yourself in, including the food that you eat, including the things that you allow into your ear gate, into your eye gate, okay? Including the things that you believe and accept as truth, all right? My phone started bugging, my bad. Including the things that you receive and believe as truth. Including the things that you give out as truth. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, we're all connected. So the lifestyle that we live can very well disrupt the lifestyle that Yah has for someone else. Now, can you alter Yah's hand? No, he seeks no counsel. But if he has placed you in someone's life to be a light and you bring darkness, you're bringing corruption. Right? You're bringing corruption to what it is that he's doing, and you don't want to do that, because now you're one of the ones that's causing corruption to the temple that is talking about in verse 17. If anyone destroys Yah's temple, Yah will destroy that person. For Yah's temple is sacred. You are a sacred being, okay? The people that Yah places in your life and the people and you, sacred, okay? They're in your life and you're in theirs for a reason. There is no such thing as coincidence if you are walking according to this word. I can't speak for anything that goes on outside of this word because that's out of my jurisdiction. That's out of my jurisdiction. I stay here in my box. It's not really a box, but just for the sake of conversation, I stay in my box. I stay in my lane, bro. Because as soon as you start swerving out, you start getting beside yourself, right? Beside the you that Yah created, beside your thinking that Yah created you to think, beside the doings in which Yah created you to do. It gets weird out here. It gets weird. And so stay in your lane, right? And by staying in your lane, I mean stay in your word, stay true to your word, stay humble in the word, and hold fast and gird your loins. By gird loins, read this word and stay protected in this word. Stay built up in this word. You know what I mean? We get built up in everything else. We know everything that's going on TikTok. I don't know, some people on Twitter, Instagram, all of these social media networks. We know what's going on in politics. We know everything about everybody's gossip business. Who baby mama, baby daddy doing what? Do you know? Are you protected in this word? Are you built up in this word? Is that what's in you? You know what I mean? Out of the heart, the mouth speaks. So when I speak to you, are you going to speak to me from this word, or are you going to speak to me from this world? Okay? Again, if anyone destroys Yah's temple, Yah will destroy that person. And don't think just because, oh, it's not a sudden death or it's not a quick, something that happens quick, that you are not slowly disintegrating. You are not slowly being destroyed. You understand what I'm saying? Your emotions, your finances, your relationships, your perspective. You understand? Your understanding of this word slowly deteriorating. That's destruction. So just because it's not a quick boom, punch in the face, or, you know what I mean, something drastic immediately, bless Yah, you better thank the Most High that it doesn't happen like that. That he is patient. You know what I mean? And that he is long suffering, okay? And that his kindness endures forever, because if it didn't, all of us would be in trouble, okay? Do not deceive yourselves. if any of you think you are wise by the standards of this age, by this world, by this generation, by the stuff that's going on today, you should become fools so that you may become wise. Forget all of it. I want to be dumb in the world and wise in his word. For sure. Do you know that song? No. Do you know so-and-so in the movie? No. Did you hear about such and such? No. Why? Because I've been in my word. I've been busy occupying myself with the ways of my Abba. Okay? For the wisdom of this world is foolishness in the Most High's sight. As it is written, he catches the wise in their craftiness. And again, our Abba knows the thoughts of the wise are he knows that the thoughts of the wise are futile. So then, no more boasting about human leaders. All things are yours. Whether Shaul or Apollos or Cephas or the world or life or death or the present or the future, all are yours. We're going to participate in all of that, in the fact that we are here because we're in it. You get what I'm saying? Not because we are actively seeking it out, but because I don't have to let me think, what's a good way? I don't have to seek cars to see cars when I'm outside. It's going to be cars out there. You understand? I just don't want, that doesn't mean I have to go looking for it. That doesn't mean I'm in people's window, you know what I mean, doing like this as I'm walking or driving by. It's just, it comes with the territory, all right? And you are of Yahushua HaMashiach, right? And Yahushua HaMashiach, the Messiah, is of Elohim. So, again, I pose the question, third time. Do you know who you're speaking to when you speak to yourself about yourself? When you think thoughts, right? When you have these silent conversations in your mind, or sometimes when you mumble in them, right? Murmuring in the kitchen, washing dishes, talking about stuff, complaining in your heart, or looking at your body, right? And pinpointing and nitpicking at all the areas of your imperfections, most of which are probably of your own doing. What do you say? What do you say when you think about the things that Yah has created? How do you appreciate it, or do you not? And so I urge you to, you know what I mean, recognize and realize yourself as Yah's temple, and know that his spirit dwells within you, and understand that this is a process to grow, not to beat yourself up. And I'll do more on that, because y'all gave me a lot of notes on that today, for an experience that I had yesterday, but it's not for this video. So I might do something later on today. It might be something later on this week. It might not happen till, I don't know, whenever, because I'm on my Abba's time. All right. Blessings to the Most High. I love y'all with the love of our Abba. Shalom. Shalom. Have a fantastic day.